Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the campus of Illinois Tech. Ryan Cantlin with you here on the call as we get set for Division III men's hoops here at Illinois Tech, as Illinois Tech will face Kalamazoo College in this non-conference matchup on this Saturday afternoon. Kalamazoo College coming in at 3-5 with their overall record, coming off of a last-second win against Wabash on Wednesday, 85-84 over Wabash on Wednesday. Faced University of Chicago just up the road last Saturday, fell to them 103-64 to the Maroons, number 7 in the country at that time. Illinois Tech coming off a win on Wednesday in a conference matchup here at the Keating Center against Rockford. Illinois Tech using a powerful second half to come out with a 69-63 victory. These two teams matched up a year ago at Kalamazoo. Illinois Tech came out victorious in that matchup. They look to do the same again. We will get set for national anthem and starting lineups, and then have a couple quick keys to the game right before tip here this afternoon in the Keating Center. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network.
Here we go. All right.
Go one.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Keating Sports Center for today's men's basketball matchup between the visiting Kalamazoo College Hornets and your Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. Illinois Tech and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or other abusive comments and actions directed at the officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and may be grounds for removal from Keating Sports Center. Fans, a reminder, permission to enter the court or the bench areas are restricted to student athletes, coaches, game officials, game day staff, and authorized personnel. Unauthorized individuals violating this policy will be subject to removal from the Keating Sports Center. Would all fans now please rise and remove your hats as we honor America for the playing of our national anthem.
Back inside the broadcast booth here at the Keating Center as we go over the starting lineups. First for Coach Girard and the Hornets of Kalamazoo College is senior guard number 2, Lucas Hannafin, another senior guard, number 5, Carter Bandemir. Sophomore forward, number 22, Gavin Van Camper. A junior guard, number 23, Patrick Perez. And a freshman forward, number 30, Ben Van Sumimiren. On the Illinois Tech side for Coach TJ Gray, it is number 2, Bryce Shoto, number 5, Owen Walsh, number 15, Obran Kuzmanovic, number 22, Nicholas Ortiz, and number 30, Garrison Carter. Of note and to mention, number 30, Garrison Carter, he's just 16 points away from joining the 1,000-point club here as a Scarlet Hawk here in his senior year. He's coming off a very productive contest against Rockford on Wednesday in Illinois Tech's win. Look for Carter to get some points early and get him closer to that 1,000-point mark. We'll see if he can get to that mark some point early in half number 2. As we look to the Kalamazoo side, a couple players of note for them. Number 5, Carter Bandemir, 12.1 points per game thus far on the season, shooting over 40% from beyond the arc. He has almost half the three-pointers for K College on the season. That's going to be somebody Illinois Tech's going to look to stop and deny shots at the perimeter most of the contest. As we finish up Illinois Tech's introductions here, Illinois Tech out in their alternate gray uniforms. Haven't seen these worn on home court thus far this season. They got the gray tops, the gray bottoms, red stripe down the side, and red numbers as well. On the Kalamazoo side, we have black jerseys with orange numbers with orange and white trim down the sides. We're just about ready to tip things off here at the Keating Center on this Saturday afternoon non-conference action between Illinois Tech and Kalamazoo College. It'll be Carter jumping for the Illinois Tech side. Gavin Van Campen in for K College. There's a late switch here. So it's John Davis III actually in the starting 5 for the Scarlet Hawks over Bryce Shoto. So he has the ball, bringing it up the floor after the tip won by Carter. Kick to Carter, corner 3 ball up and around the rim and good. And Carter jumps right back to where he left off in the game on Wednesday. He's got 3 quick points off the assist from John Davis III, and the Scarlet Hawks have an early advantage. Illinois Tech employed 3 or 4 different kind of defensive variations, the man-to-man, 2-3 zone, even an extended 1-3, and then some full court pressure in their game on Wednesday, coming out here in the man, forcing a wild shot here late in the shot clock as Carter pulls it down for his first rebound. Kicks to Davis III, over to Ortiz, his 3 ball off the back iron and then off the shot clock, and it'll go to K College.
Hey, talk everything through. Good.
So same starting 5 that we saw on Wednesday from Coach Gray, with the late switch to have Davis III in the lineup here in the starting 5. Carter on ball D, forces his man to the floor, and that'll be a turnover from the Hornets. Davis III with a mishandle in the backcourt, but is able to safely regain control as the Scarlet Hawks set up attack. Step back, thought about the 3 there was Davis III. Spin move in the post, and a good finish by Kuzmanovic. Kuzmanovic kind of got the early hook in the first half last game on Wednesday. He's had most of the Rockford forwards pulling down multiple offensive rebounds that found him on the bench early in the contest. He finds his rhythm here with a good spin move and a quick bucket. Gives the Scarlet Hawks a 5-0 advantage here early on, 2 minutes into the first half. Side out here for the Hornets. They inbound it. Hannafin, left-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop, off the backboard, around the rim, no good. Kuzmanovic pulls down the rebound, and the Illinois Tech's off and running. Pick and roll with Ortiz here at the top. He's going to swing it over to Davis III, call for a Carter screen. Reverse course, and Carter had a hand in his face, went up. Ortiz pulls down the offensive rebound. He goes up, no call on the block. Carter Bandemir working his way up the floor, tried to pull it out, took the contact, and drew the foul for the first one of the day. That one will go against Nicholas Ortiz. Bryce Shoto now checking in for the Scarlet Hawks. He takes out Ortiz, who picked up the foul. J.J. Stevens into the game for the first time as he inbounds to Hannafin. Left-hand dribble, then enters it into the post, and they're going to get Kuzmanovic on the grab in the high post there. Entrance came in, and Kuzmanovic tried to grab a deflection. Instead, he grabbed all arm. It was an easy call for our official here in front of the scores table. Owen Walsh now on the on-ball defense here. Left-hand drive, pick and roll. As Kalamazoo continues to work around the perimeter. Carter denies that pass almost. They jump that screen. Right back into Carter. Through pass. Left-handed three ball up, no good. Fight for underneath, and Carter comes down with the rebound. Oh, Walsh now out and running. He goes into the body, and he's going to pick up a charge. Kind of lowered the shoulder into, I believe, J.J. Stevens down there, and he draws the foul on Walsh. So 3 quick team fouls here in the last minute by the Scarlet Hawks. They maintain the 5-0 advantage, now 3 minutes into play. Kalamazoo averaging just over 70 points per game. Coming into this one, they're giving up over 84. Mid-range jumper is good. This one by Nelson Sompa off the bench. And Kalamazoo gets their first points of the contest. Crossover dribble, then kick back out. Kuzmanovic try that spin move again. Not available this time, and Bryce Shoto gets his first touch as he swings it over to Carter. Carter back to the basket. Dribble drive, fadeaway jumper. Got it, and the foul. They just cleared out the entire right side of the floor. Carter, a natural lefty, was able to take it right, put his back to the basket, and then spin around inside the free throw line on the fadeaway jumper. Got it, and the foul. Foul goes against Patrick Perez, his first, and K College's first, as Carter goes to the line to shoot for the three-point play, and he delivers. Now that kind of 1-2-2 trap zone that the Scarlet Hawks have employed. They get the trap right in front of the scorers table, but K College able to kick out of it. Carter's going to pull down his third rebound of the contest already. Davis III takes it in to the front court. Swings to Shoto. His floating jumper off the backboard, no good. Pulled down by the Hornets. They'll slow things down. Out to Sompa. He finds the backdoor cut on a beautiful bounce pass and an easy lay-in for Patrick Perez. Kuzmanovic now handles on the on the perimeter. He's going to hand back to Davis the third. Contested 3-ball in the corner. Off front rim, no good. Ball still loose. Shoto ends up with it, and at some point, somebody's going to be out of bounds down there, and it ended up being Bryce Shoto. It's going to go down to K College. And we have a whole host of subs here after the media timeout. So we find our first media timeout here at the 15-17 mark of the first half. Scarlet Hawks lead on the scoreboard 8-4. Garrison Carter already up with 6 points. He's now within 10 of 1,000 career points on his career. We'll take a quick break. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Kalamazoo ball here, taking it out. Illinois Tech setting up that trap, full court pressure once again. It's Ortiz and Shoto. Guards out there. Nick Galati out there with Garrison Carter. The 3-ball is up and good from Carter Vandermeer. And Isaiah Dudley, the other member of the Scarlet Hawks out there, as he checked in for the first time. Shoto all the way to the hoop, draws the contact, works through it. Nice right-handed layup as he soared through the air. Usually one of the smaller players on the floor at all times, but he's able to jump out of the gym and use his athleticism to find space and time. Quick Hornets turnover there is pass intended to the left wing as K College had a man going for the backdoor cut there. A little miscommunication, and the pass soared out, and it'll be Illinois Tech ball as they maintain a 3-point lead here. Shoto up the floor. He's going to work a little pick and roll action, pick and pop with Garrison Carter. 3-ball from the top of the key, no good off the right iron. Isaiah Dudley's going to keep the pressure on here. And they're going to pick up a foul on Dudley. It'll be 4th team foul. It's Kuzmanovic entering the contest here for Carter. Gavin Van Kampen back into the contest for K College. Over 14 to play here, first half. Over the screen there, another 3-ball up, and another one good. Carter Vandermeer, we talked about it in the pregame. He's shooting over 40% from beyond the arc, averaging over 12 points a game, leading K College in both of those categories. And he's got 2 quick 3-balls off of screens. Shoto, they went under the screen, and he said, I'm going to bury it. Handoff, and everybody backed off, and he just drilled that 3-ball and gives the Scarlet Hawks the lead right back. Right-hand drive here. Thought about a 3 in the corner there. Drive to the hoop. Right-hand layup is good. And Sumirin with the bucket there for K College, and this game's opened up and scoring both ways. Step back 3 from Ortiz, short. He's going to go get his own board. Kuzmanovic is the release, and then they're going to hand off to Ortiz as he looks for the drive. Galati from deep. The NBA line there finds back iron. No good. Quick in transition, up the floor. Ducking and diving underneath, and Isaiah Dudley's going to pick up his second. Gannon Van Kampen getting that ball underneath the hoop. Tried about 14 different step-throughs before he was able to get the hook shot up. Shot was no good, but Dudley picks up the foul, and he's going to come out of this contest after the first free throw. First free throw off the back iron, no good. One more to come as they look to tie things up. Kalamazoo shooting a very efficient 55% from the field, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc thus far. As that happens, we see another miss, and Illinois Tech maintains the 13-12 lead. Shoto will get it on the far side wing. Dribble drive in, kick to the corner, 3-ball up and off backboard. We saw Garrison Carter bank one in from the baseline on Wednesday's game. Illinois Tech not the same fortune there. Swung around the wing, right-hand drive into plenty of defenders, and finally getting it up and in. Carter Bandemir, he's up to 8 quick points and has the game lead for either side now. Ortiz dribble drive, he kicks to the corner, another 3-ball up. This one long. So back-to-back 3 balls up by Omar Salmon. Both no good. This one also no good on the K College side. Fight for the rebound. Bryce Shoto is going to end up with it. He's going to drive all the way to the hoop, take the contact. Shot was blocked, but he got the foul before that going up. He will shoot 2 at the line. So after a little feeling out process in the first 3 or 4 minutes where K College didn't get really any good look up, K College has been shooting incredibly efficiently since, 6 of 11 from the field thus far, and the scoring has opened up on both sides. Shoto's first free throw up off the front rim and off, no good. Shoto's second free throw up and good. He's got a quick 6 points for the Scarlet Hawks. 14-14 tie, under 12 now to play here in the first half. Back to the corner. Bandemir hounded by Davis the third now. Shoto jumps that pass. He drives in, takes the contact, up and good. And one as Bryce Shoto up to 8 points. John Davis III doing a great job on ball there on Bandemir. Bandemir trying to just get rid of that ball. And Shoto jumped that pass, had the run out, took the contact, and was able to finish. So Shoto with 8 points for the Scarlet Hawks off the bench. He'll go to the line after the media timeout to try to pick up his 9th. 16-14 your score with 11:39 remaining in the first half. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So as Bryce Shoto walks to the free throw line, trying to convert the three-point play. He comes into this contest averaging 7.8 points per game, already up to 8 here. Less than 9 minutes into action here. Shoto's free throw up and good. The Scarlet Hawks back ahead by 3. Carter forcing the pickup, and then finally able to work things here to the far side wing. Illinois Tech keeping them outside the perimeter. Now the dribble drive in as Carter, I think, comes up with a piece of that one off the block. Kuzmanovic coming down the floor off to the rebound. He wanted that ball back, and it'll end up being a turnover as now it's a free ball, and then Kuzmanovic picks it back up. He picks up his dribble looking for help. He finds it in Shoto. Clock did reset on the shot clock, and the Scarlet Hawks are working with now 20 on the clock. Kick to Carter. Dribble drive. He has 3 men on him. Kicks out to Ortiz. His 3 ball just short. Entered into the post here. They kick it straight back out. Carter on ball here on the far side wing. Dribble drive off the glass. High. And finding the bottom of the hoop. Carter Koki went right at Carter that time and found the high arcing shot off the backboard to convert. John Davis III pulls up. Front rim, backboard, and in. It's his first points of the contest. That's going to be an offensive foul as Patrick Perez spun around there. He caught Davis III right in the face with his free hand. Easy call for our official to see that right in front of him. It'll be Perez's second. 4th team foul. Illinois Tech with 5 team fouls.
No more good looks for 5. No more clean ones for 5.
As we see members of the Illinois coaching staff giving orders, especially defensively, talking about Carter Bandemir, trying to make sure he does not get another look from beyond the arc that's not extremely contested. Kick out here. Walsh thought about it. Now he's going to pull the trigger. That's way short. He'll go to K College. And with that, the Hornets of Kalamazoo will take a quick 30-second timeout. 9:39 remaining in the first half. 19-16 your score. We dive in a little bit more on Carter Bandemir. He's got 8 of the 16 for Kalamazoo on 3 of 4 shooting. 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, and both of those looks, like we just talked about, fairly open looks for a shooter shooting over 40%. He's kind of been the catalyst for most of the Kalamazoo offense when he has been on the floor. Illinois Tech spreading out that attack, especially Bryce Shoto and Garrison Carter, 9 and 6 apiece. John Davis III and Obran Kuzmanovic also on the board with 2. Nicholas Ortiz, 0 for 4 from the field thus far, 0 for 3 from deep, has pulled down 4 rebounds for the Scarlet Hawks as we are about ready to get this ball back into action. So Illinois Tech kind of in that little matchup kind of zone, it appears. Bandemir getting the ball way outside on the perimeter. Illinois Tech, multiple members pointing him out. It looks more of a 1-3-1 action from the Scarlet Hawks here. 3 ball here. Easy long rebound. Bandemir thought about it. He's going to go dribble drive into 2 defenders. Little floater off the glass is good. So Scarlet Hawk kind of went to a little 1-3-1 look there. They're trying to kind of force that ball to the opposite side of Bandemir. Ended up finding him off the offensive rebound. Quick turnover here by the Scarlet Hawks. They're going to look into the post. They're going to pick up Kuzmanovic on the foul over the back. His second. So Dudley and Kuzmanovic both with 2 fouls now. Something to watch. They're going to leave Kuzmanovic on the floor. And as I say that, they're going to go get him. It's Jason Theopol coming in for the Scarlet Hawks. K College going to be in the bonus on the next foul. Carter on ball here in the post. Little wraparound hook shot is good by Van Kampen. Kalamazoo takes the lead for the first time almost all game. John Davis III working into the post. Drew the double. Got it out to Garrison Carter as that happens. He's fouled. It'll be the 5th team foul for K College. It'll go against Nelson Sompa. Be his first. We're going to give that substitution. It'll be Khalil Maxey into the game for the first time. Junior out of Chicago. Got it out to Galati. He thought about the 3 ball. He's going to go spin in the paint and had that absolutely rejected by Jackson Kiefer. 15 remains on the shot clock. We'll do it again from baseline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks. Illinois Tech set up in the same set. See what they kind of run here. Put it out to Walsh. He's going to enter it into Carter, and they're going to throw it back out to Davis III. They're going to set it up. 10 on the shot clock. He's going to pick and pop. 3 ball, nothing but net for John Davis III. Gives the Scarlet Hawks back the lead. 3 ball in the corner. Long that time from Bandemir. He had a pretty good look. He had Owen Walsh kind of closing out on him, but he did get that shot off with plenty of time, just long and strong on that delivery. Davis III thought about picking it up again for 3. Works into the post, just going to kick it out, deflected. It's going to stay with the Scarlet Hawks. And with under 8 minutes to play at the 7:52 mark, we'll take a quick break with the media timeout. Scarlet Hawks lead it 22-20 over Kalamazoo College. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Both teams break the huddle. Kalamazoo College still out shooting the Scarlet Hawks. They're at 52.9% on 9 of 17 shooting, 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. They are 0 of 2 at the charity stripe. Scarlet Hawks shooting 38%, 8 of 21, 3 of 13 from beyond the arc, and 3 of 4 at the line. The Scarlet Hawks, though, lead in the only spot that matters as Carter pulls from deep. With the hand in his face, drills that 3 ball, his second of the day, and the Scarlet Hawks now 4 of 14 from beyond the arc. Not a team that's really fired up a ton of 3 balls all year, but definitely are getting them up today, and they have now a 5-point lead here as we close down into the later stages of the first half. Kalamazoo going to try to answer with 3 points of their own. They're going to do it the hard way. Driving into the paint there, Nelson Sompa drew the foul and got the little floating scoop shot with the right hand to go off the glass. Foul will go against Nick Galati. Garrison Carter going to check out for a quick breather. Isaiah Dudley into the contest. So the Scarlet Hawks with Kuzmanovic and Dudley both on the floor, both with 2 fouls thus far. 3-point attempt, no good, and Bryce Schota, the smallest guy in that scrum, comes down with the board. Davis the third, all the way to the hoop. Thought about slamming it down, but he just lays it in for a quick 2. Drive here, lost it. Davis the third coming out with it. Pass to Schota, easy lay-in is good. Good work there. Davis the third with his at least second assist of the game. We'll check the live stats here in a second. Quickly back down the floor. Dribble drive. Up and good is Sompa. Scarlet Hawks lead at 29-24. Shoto, right-hand drive, draws two defenders. Looks inside. Davis the third, kind of uncontested in there. Had two guys close on him, goes up for the layup, and is fouled by Gavin Van Kippen. Be his first, team's sixth, so both teams will be shooting the rest of the way on any fouls with the 6:32 remaining in the half. Davis the third, credited with 3 assists thus far in the contest. He goes to the line for 2 here. First free throw off front iron, no good. Second free throw from John Davis the third up. This one also rattles out, no good. Free throws on both sides haven't been great. 3-ball quick in the corner. Kalamazoo, no good. Fight for underneath. Easy lay and miss then. And then Garrison Carter is going to pull down the board. Coach Gray calling out orders and slowing things down offensively. Shoto working the pick and roll up top. Carter thought about the 3-ball, left-hand drive all the way to the hoop. Off the glass, no good. Koki pulling down the board. Good close out there, but now a nice pass underneath. Finish is good for Van Kampen off the assist from Bandemir. Double there at the top was Shoto. Wasn't able to find the open Kuzmanovic down low for a quick second. John Davis III sizing it up. Left-hand drive all the way to the hoop. Had his layup attempt blocked. He went to the right hand and was able to give Bandemir a chance to just come in with his right hand and knock that ball out of bounds. 7 seconds remain on the shot clock. Kuzmanovic will check out. Carter at the perimeter. 3 on the clock. Left-hand dribble, pull-up jumper. Drills it with a hand in his face. That's a back-to-back shots that Carter's taken that he's absolutely been hounded by a defender. Both have found nothing but net as he is climbing up the points. It's going to be a foul underneath the hoop. It's Nicholas Ortiz who's going to pick it up. Carter up to 11 points here in half number 1. He's now 5 points away. He sits at 995 career points. Ortiz picks up his second foul as well. So Illinois Tech with a collection of guys with now 2 fouls. It's going to be crucially important to keep at least some of those guys from picking up their 3rd foul here in the first half. Going to the line, Van Kampen will shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw up, rattles around, no good. And Bryce Shoto pulls down another rebound. That'll be his 3rd rebound of the contest, which is once again over his kind of season average. Carter drawing all the way to the paint. And I think we got a block. It is going to be a block. It'll send Carter to the free throw line shooting 2. Against Koki, it'll be his first. 2 free throws for Carter. First one up and way short. So both teams shooting at or under 50%. Illinois Tech at 3 of 6. K College 0 of 4 at the line thus far in the first half as Carter misses his second, normally a pretty darn good free throw shooter. Right-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop, kick to the corner, 3-ball up, no good, long again. This one's deflected and it'll stay with Illinois Tech. John Davis III checking right back in after a quick break. Obran Kuzmanovic also coming back into the contest. So it's Nick Galati, Bryce Shoto out there with Kuzmanovic, Carter, and Davis III. Safety release here on the baseline out of bounds. They hand off to Davis III. He looks to work into the paint. Right hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop off the glass. It's good, and he drew the foul on top of it. Foul will go against Bandemir. It'll be his first. Both teams now with 8 fouls, and John Davis III wants into the scoring action. Him, Bryce Shoto, and Garrison Carter, three-headed monster, carrying the Scarlet Hawk attack now. They got 29 of the 33 points in the first half. Free throw up, nothing but net. And the Scarlet Hawks have their biggest lead of the contest up to 8. Scarlet Hawks into a 2-3 zone look here after slight pressure. Carter jumps that pass. Tried to save it, wasn't able to. They reset the shot clock as he had possession, and then they're going to pick up a foul on Bryce Shoto. Shoto's just trying to run back almost defensively, then picking up his dribble was Nelson Sompa. And he almost just ran him over and forced the whistle from the official. 1-1 here at the line as Cape College finds their first free throw. Now 1 of 5 in the contest. Sompa up to 7 points now in the contest. He's the second leading scorer now for K College here in the first half. Second one good, so he makes a pair. Cuts that lead back down to 6. Both of these teams, fairly deep rotation they're running here in the first half. Illinois Tech getting vast majority of their players on the floor here. This one's deflected away. It will go to K College. I think we're going to end up having an official review on this. Coach Gray thinks that ball might have went off of a K College leg. I'm scrolling back through the broadcast right here, taking a quick look myself. From my vantage point on our camera, it does appear that it went off of Shoto's leg. Officials talking about it. I'm not sure if they're actually reviewing it or not. But 3:53 remaining here in the first half. Scarlet Hawks lead at 34-28. At this point, it'll be K College ball coming in out of the break. We'll take a quick 20-second break. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Back inside the broadcast booth here. No official review. It would have been off of Shoto based on my look here on our camera. So K College up the floor, trailing by 6. Working it into the post. Step through. No good. And foul on the backside called here. And it's going to be a technical on top of that on Coach Gray. So foul on the floor goes against Kuzmanovic, picks up his third. Coach Gray adamant that there was no foul. He's going to pick up the technical, so it'll be 4 free throws coming for Kalamazoo, I believe. Well, first free throw up and good. Second free throw up and good. And now we'll have 2 free throws on top of that. It was Nelson Sompa. Sompa drills both technical free throws. It'll be Connor Koke at the line now here. Coach Gray still trying to get an explanation on that foul call in front of the Illinois Tech bench. So K College 3 for 3 at the line right now. Koke looking to convert his second, and he does. 4 free throws, all good from K College. Takes a 6-point Illinois Tech lead. That was 8 just about 30 seconds ago. Now brings it all the way back as Garrison Carter lines up a 3-ball and answers right there. That's a big shot from Garrison Carter. Puts him at 998 career points. So he has 14 here in the first half. That'll be an offensive foul on the post as Carter draws that one. Connor Koke picks up the foul. It'll be his second. The Illinois Tech ball on the sideline out of bounds here. It's not a shooting foul, it's an offensive foul, so we're gonna keep Illinois Tech possession. 30 seconds on the shot clock, reset. Be side out here as they bring it up the floor. (37-32). Shoto pulls it back out, finds Carter. Left-hand dribble drive. He draws 3 defenders. Finds John Davis III, who swings down the baseline, and he's going to draw the foul and go to the line. Foul goes against Ben Van Sumeren. Be his first. Both teams now in the double bonus with 2:51 remaining in the first half. It's been a pretty choppy game the last 5 or 6 minutes with the fouls on both sides. Neither team taking full advantage. K College did just drill all 4 of their last free throws, now up to 6 of 10. They're actually 6 of 6 after starting 0 of 4. Illinois Tech now 5 of 11 at the stripe. So Illinois Tech jumps it right back to a 6-point lead, 38-32. Dribble drive off the foot, and then Owen Walsh picked it up. Garrison Carter, he mishandled, stepped through, almost a held ball, 3-ball in the corner, no good. Fought for underneath, and we're going to have a jump ball as there's a collection of bodies. It's going to go to K College with 2:26 remaining. Be a timeout from Coach Gray and Illinois Tech sideline. They're going to do a quick 30-second talk things over as they try to set up defensively. We'll see what they go to. They've been kind of mixing up their defensive looks over the last kind of 10 or so possessions. They've continued to show that man. They showed what looked like a kind of an extended 1-3-1 for at least a minute, and then have backed off into a 2-3 as well. Has been able to limit the perimeter action of Carter Bandemir after those 2 early threes out of the man-to-man look. Garrison Carter, once again, he's 2 points away from joining the 1,000-point club here as a Scarlet Hawk. He's 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc today, 1 of 3 at the line. He's also picked up 6 rebounds. He's coming off a double-double performance on Wednesday. He's on pace to do the same here tonight. It's Nelson Sompa bringing it up the floor. He plays a little catch with the perimeter. Scarlet Hawks showing that 2-3 pressure once again. Left-handed 3-ball, long, easy rebound for Carter Bandemir. His last 2 buckets have kind of come off offensive rebounds. First one wasn't his, but he got a quick kick and a quick drive for an easy layup. And then that ball just deflected right off the board right to him. Carter going to go for it. He's got it. And that's 1,001 career points. Congratulations, Garrison Carter, as he is in the 1,000-point club as he drills three-pointer number 4 of the contest. He's now right back on defensively. Guarding there, hounded his defender, but he's able to go up as Patrick Perez is able to go up off the backboard for 2. 5-point Illinois Tech lead, 41-36. 1:30 remains here in half number 1. Shoto, right back to Carter. He's going to try it again. He is on fire. 5 3-balls from Garrison Carter here in the first half. 5 of 7. John Davis III got a hand on it, deflected away. But Garrison Carter, he's up to 20 points here in half number 1. And shooting the absolute lights out of it. 70% from the field for Carter. Carter going to pick up Sompa here at the perimeter. Kick to the corner, 3-ball up. No good. It's an area of the floor that Kalamazoo has gotten a couple looks up from. Just haven't found the 3 range from the corners. They've been much better from either wing. They're now just 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. Illinois Tech, 7 of 18, but 5 of those coming from Carter. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Look to see if they try to set something up for Carter once again. Instead, Bryce Shoto is going to draw the foul on the perimeter from Nelson Sompa. It's going to send Shoto to the line to shoot a pair. So we kind of looking at the foul totals. Nobody's picked up that 3rd foul, but it's Hannafin, Perez, Koki, and Sompa all with 2 fouls on Kalamazoo's side. Illinois Tech side, Kuzmanovic had picked up that 3rd. That's what induced that technical foul from Coach Gray. Nicholas Ortiz and Isaiah Dudley also with 2 fouls as Shoto makes a pair. Illinois Tech, biggest lead of the contest now up to 10. Had it up to 8. It was a race quickly. They've gotten it back up to 10 here in the last few minutes. Dribble drive, no good. Got his own rebound. Fought for underneath. Hook shot, no good. Carter pulls down the rebound. Shot clock is off. They're going to slow it down for 1 shot as Davis III pulls it out after he crosses the timeline. 15 and counting. Look for Garrison Carter to come out, some sort of pick and roll action with Davis III, and that's what they're going to set up. Davis III all the way to the paint. Had his shot blocked. There's still 5 on the clock, 4.9 to be specific. Same box set. Illinois Tech features out of this baseline out of bounds most times. They're going to run Carter around the perimeter. Had it deflected. And then deflected off of Owen Walsh. It's going to go to K College off the turnover. 2.7 on the shot or on the game clock. Heave here from half court, just short by Nelson Sompa, leads us to the break. So Illinois Tech, their biggest lead they've had all half and all game here at 10 happens at the break. Garrison Carter receiving handshakes from coaches and teammates as he comes to the bench. As once again, he has just joined the 1,000-point club. He's now up to 1,004 career points after putting up 20 points here in half number 1. As I take a break here, I will look into some of his career stats, and we will kind of go over some of those here in the halftime break. We will step away here for a couple minutes and then talk about some of the first half stats and keys to the second half to maintain this lead for the Scarlet Hawks and come out victorious here once again from the Keating Center. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Welcome back inside the Keating Center, inside the broadcast booth here, as we're about 4 minutes from returning to action here out of the break. We kind of look into the stat sheet of the first half. Scarlet Hawks lead things 46-36 over the Kalamazoo College Hornets. Story of the contest on the Illinois Tech side, a three-headed offensive attack of Garrison Carter, who we'll talk about more. Bryce Shoto and John Davis III. John Davis III, 4 of 7 from the field. He's got 11 points, has picked up 4 assists as well. Bryce Shoto, 4 of 6 shooting. He's got 13 points, including 4 of 5 at the charity stripe. He's also picked up 3 boards, one of the smaller players on the Illinois Tech roster, picking up 3 rebounds. And then the man, Garrison Carter, 7 of 10, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. He's got 20 points going into the break to go along with 7 assists. He's coming off of a double-double earlier this week where he put up 26 and 12. And then the game before that was his career-high point total with 28 against Aurora on the 6th of December. Well, he's kind of put that in jeopardy already just 20 minutes into play in this contest. So coming off of games of 28 and 26, the senior forward is looking to set another career high as he comes into the second half with 20 points, just 8 off of his career mark once again. He picked up 1,000 career points here in the late stages of the first half as well. Kalamazoo College, on the other hand, being led continually by Carter Bandemir. He's up to his season average with 12 points in the first half. Nelson Sampra with 10 points as well. He's got 3 of 4 shooting. He's collected 4 of those points at the charity stripe, 4 of 5 shooting there. Bandemir also with 6 rebounds leading the way for the Hornets. Both of these teams either at or just above their outlook for points on the season on average. Kalamazoo averaging about 70 points per contest. They're right on track to end up with that number. Illinois Tech, on the other hand, outperforming their offensive output on average thus far. They're on pace to put up more points than they have in any game so far this season. Their season high in points, it was against Lakeland with 92. They're averaging about 75 points per game thus far on the season. So as we look kind of quick keys to the second half from the Illinois Tech side, it's a lot of the same, especially what they were doing late in half number 1. Mix it up defensively, give Kalamazoo a lot of different looks and a lot of different pressures, force those turnovers that they found late that led to some easy buckets for Davis III and Shoto on the opposite end. And then continue to see if Garrison Carter can have the hot hand offensively. He was beyond efficient for the Scarlet Hawks in half number 1. Most of those looks were created from good ball movement, little pick and pop action out at the perimeter. So expect them to go to him offensively early in the stages of the second half to try to keep him with a hot hand. I would not be surprised if their first possession has him with a 3 look at the outer perimeter to see if he can continue to find that stroke from beyond the arc. We are ready to go, though, in half number 2. It'll be an entry from John Davis III into Nicholas Ortiz, who is scoreless thus far in the contest. And we're off and rolling here in half number 2 inside the Keating Center. Ortiz, the third leading scorer on the Scarlet Hawks, has not found the bucket here thus far today. Owen Walsh, spin move, left-hand drive, no good. Pulled down by Kalamazoo. They're off and running. Ortiz is able to shut that down. They go to the perimeter. Kicked around the perimeter. It's Koki. Now a dribble drive in with the left hand. Kuzmanovic can't pick up that 4th foul. And gives up the layup at the bucket by Lucas Hannafin. John Davis, the third, right-hand dribble. Near side, he pulls up with a hand in his face and drills that three ball. Feels like every time Connor Koke's on the closeout with a hand in the face, Illinois Tech just doesn't see that hand. It's been buried twice by Garrison Carter and then now by John Davis III. Koke working into the perimeter. He's going to draw the foul on Owen Walsh. Walsh picks up his second, baseline out of bound for the Hornets. 21 on the shot clock, entered into Koke. He's working on Kuzmanovic, sitting with three fouls. Fadeaway jumper by Koke is good. Carter can't try to come over and help. Koke just kind of spun off of it, found the fadeaway jumper, and rattled it home. Ortiz pulls it back to Walsh. Davis the third, another right-hand drive. Trying to go to the baseline, spins into the double team. Walsh, three ball up, no good. Hannafin is out, driving with the left. He goes all the way to the hoop, kind of uncontested. Easy lay-in for him on the left side. Leads down to 7. It's been Patrick Perez guarding Garrison Carter here in the early stages. He's more worried about Carter more than he is about the help defense right now. Ortiz just fights it up and able to rattle it home. Impressive shot there by Nicholas Ortiz as he worked into the paint. He's starting to run out of time on the 3-second possibly. And then he's going to draw, what I thought was going to be a charge. They're going to call it a block, and they're going to give him the and one on the continuation. Ortiz kind of slid right in the way. It's going to be his third foul on Nicholas Ortiz. It'll be Gavin Van Kapen to the line to shoot for the three-point play. Ortiz picking up that bucket on the offensive side. Was just a quarter step late to being in position to draw that charge. Free throw up and good, and Kalamazoo, after that 0 for 4 shooting from the stripe early, have converted their last 7 there. Carter without a touch here in the early stages of half number 2. They give it to John Davis III. He's going to go left-hand dribble drive. Working now into the middle with the right hand. Spinning. Fed it underneath. They're going to say that foot came down, and it's going to be a travel. So Kalamazoo's come out with a little bit of energy here in half number 2. 2.5 minutes in, they've cut the lead almost in half. Backdoor cut, handled by the Scarlet Hawks. They force the turnover. Kuzmanovic had it taken away. All the way up, left-hand layup is good. Lucas Hannafin. He's got 4 points here in the early stages of half number 2. Another soft pass, almost picked off again. Kuzmanovic works in. Had it knocked away, took down a defender. Hannafin all the way to the hoop once again. He's gone coast to coast 2 or 3 times, and he's finished with that left hand. And this 10-point Scarlet Hawk lead has been erased down to 2 in the first 3 minutes and 20 seconds of half number 2. To Coach Terrence Gray, timeout on the Illinois Tech side. He'll take a full timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So it'll end up being a 30-second timeout for Coach Gray. It'll turn into the media right there. So 16:40 remains. Illinois Tech taking it out. And now Kalamazoo showing a little bit of full court pressure. Garrison Carter still without an offensive touch here in half number 2. So he's going to come set the screen. Drive all the way to the hoop, off no good. And Ortiz is going to pick up foul number 4 right there. They're going to have to go get him. Bryce Shoto is going to take him out. Three quick team fouls once again here in half number 2, similar to half number 1. Scarlet Hawks were able to go out a 5 or 6 minute run without giving up a foul in the first half to kind of even things back up. 3-ball wide open here. Off back iron, no good, and Bryce Shoto is going to pull it down once again. His pass, though, is soft and weak in between 2 Hornet defenders. Turned over all the way down, and Dudley's going to pick up his 3rd. The bucket is good. We have now a tie game inside the Keating Sports Center. Gavin Van Kampen, the bucket, draws the foul on top of it. And with 16:02, just 4 minutes into half number 2, Kalamazoo has erased the 10-point advantage that the Scarlet Hawks took into the break. Free throw up and good, giving Kalamazoo their first lead since the 13:02 mark of the first half. Carter with the touch. Pump fake. Dribble drive. Kick to Shoto. They work it out. Wording around the perimeter now to Dudley in the corner. That one's almost picked off. Now 10 on the shot clock. Davis the third has it. 5. He goes to work. Draws the double. Turns and blocked away by Carter Bandemir. Just 2 seconds remain on the shot clock. And we will have that out of the media timeout. So Kalamazoo has blitzed the Scarlet Hawks here in the early stages of half number 2. Coach Gray going to draw something up with 2 seconds with a baseline out of bounds to try to give the Scarlet Hawks the lead right back. We'll take a quick break and rejoin the play in just a minute. Both teams break the huddle. Kalamazoo, 7 of 8 from the field out of the break, shooting 87%. 2 of 2 at the stripe. On top of that, Scarlet Hawks just 2 of 6. John Davis III looks to enter it, and it's going to be turned over right away, and Kalamazoo's off and running. Kicked out. Dudley with a good closeout. Working into the paint. And the bucket for Ben Van Sumeren. 3-point Kalamazoo lead, their biggest of the game. Don Davis the third, 3-ball, right back down. And the Scarlet Hawks have tied things right back up. Davis the third with 6 here. 6 of the 8 points out of the break for the Scarlet Hawks. Both of those from beyond the arc. 3-ball to answer. There it is, Carter Bandemir. Bandemir and Davis, the third, trade a pair. Carter with a hand in his face, no good off the front rim. That was just his first touch of the second half. He's trying to make something happen for sure. They try to save it here, and they do. Kalamazoo maintains possession now with 20 on the clock. Had Carter up in the air. They're going to draw the foul. Patrick Perez got Garrison Carter to jump. Goes into the body, draws the foul. It's now a 5-0 foul advantage. Illinois Tech has committed 5 team fouls already in half number 2. Kalamazoo with none. As Perez knocks down the first free throw, and Kalamazoo extends their lead to 4, their biggest of the day. Kalamazoo now on a 17-3 run in the last 3.5 minutes. Entered into Davis the third. He's going to hand off to Shoto as Kalamazoo drops back out of their pressure. Pick and roll up top with Carter. Shoto didn't really have anybody pick him up. Goes all the way to the hoop and finishes with the left hand. Bryce Shoto up to 15 on the day. He's got to be closing in on his career high as a Scarlet Hawk. Kalamazoo here on the near side. Looking to enter it into the post. Dudley on to defending with 3 fouls. Kicked out. Dribble drive. Carter with good help defense there and is able to come down with the board. Takes it all the way up. Dudley the drive. Kicks to Shoto. Left-hand dribble drive into the paint. Draws a collection of defenders. Carter pump fake. Now it's Davis the third. The drive into the paint. And that's going to be a travel. Bryce Shoto's season high also in that game against Aurora. He had 14. So Shoto with a new season high, makes it a new career high as a Scarlet Hawk. As all the way to the hoop is Lucas Hannafin, who has absolutely been phenomenal here in the second half. Didn't do much in half number 1, but half number 2, a completely different story as he's used that left-hand dribble drive to get all the way to the hoop on multiple occasions. Carter wanted to go up with it. Gave to Galati, who after a pump fake and left-hand dribble drive gets to the paint and will get to the free throw line after drawing the foul. Foul will go against Van Kampen, be his second. First free throw up and good from Galati. Dudley checks out. Kuzmanovic will check back in. Kuzmanovic and Dudley both with 3 fouls. Galati misses the second. It's pulled down by K College. 4-point Hornets advantage. Baseline drive shut down there. Shoto went for the steal, and it's going to turn into a missed layup underneath. Galati pulls down the board. He takes it down, steps right into a 3-ball from the top of the key, and buries it, and it's a 1-point advantage now. Quickly down the floor, and Galati's going to pick up a foul. 6th team foul on the Scarlet Hawks. Going to put K College in the bonus on the next foul already with a 12-11 mark of half number 2. Nicholas Ortiz on the bench for the Scarlet Hawks with 4 fouls. Nick Galati, so he probably asked to play more minutes with Ortiz with 4. That one's going to be deflected, and it's going to stay with K College. 18 remains here on the shot clock. Already 25 points put up by Kalamazoo in half number 2. Tough entry. They're going to just release it all the way to the top of the floor. Sompa. Turnaround. Fadeaway mid-range jumper is good. Going up there, no good. And Galati is going to pick up another foul, and it's going to be free throws for K College. So 11:46 remains in this contest. Lead us to a media timeout. 63-60 your score. Nick Galati picks up his 3rd foul now. Scarlet Hawks in some foul trouble and are going to have to limit the fouls the rest of the way as Kalamazoo already in the bonus. They will shoot a 1-1 out of this break. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network.
Hey, let's go, White. Get a box out. Let's go.
Back inside the Keating Center, 1-1 at the line for Gavin Van Kampen. Sophomore from Jonesville, Michigan, at the line. He misses the front end of the 1-1. Scarlet Hawks escaped that possession with no points from Kalamazoo. Garrison Carter has been held scoreless here in half number 2 after putting up 20 in half number 1. Kuzmanovic working down into the paint. He draws a foul. He's going to go to the line. Obron Kuzmanovic picked up, I believe, points 3 and 4 for the Scarlet Hawks in the contest. Since then, it has been a 3-headed monster of Bryce Shoto, John Davis III, and Garrison Carter. No one else really doing a whole lot. Nick Galati's picked up 4 points here in half number 2, and Nicholas Ortiz did pick up a bucket. But other than that, it's been Shoto, Davis III, and Carter carrying the weight offensively. Smanovic makes the first free throw. He's got one more to come. His left-handed shot is up and rattles home. So Scarlet Hawks get a pair there from the free throw line. Shoto picks up 90 feet away from the goal he's defending. The Scarlet Hawks are back in that man. They've been in it for a little bit here. Hasn't been a whole lot of half-court action for Kalamazoo here in half number 2. They've done a lot on the break in transition. And the pass out from the paint skips in and through the legs. It'll be a turnover, goes to the Scarlet Hawks side. They'll have a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Carter comes to get it, deflected away, and it stays with the Scarlet Hawks. We'll put 11:03 on the game clock, 1 second run off the shot clock. Illinois Tech safely gets it in to Galati. Bryce Shoto is going to come and get it, and Illinois Tech will set up with 20 here on the clock. Galati step back three off the dribble. No good. Fought for underneath, and Illinois Tech is going to go to the line. Garrison Carter came in, kind of ripped that ball away. Be Omar Salman who picked that up, then drew the foul on the layup attempt. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Nick Galati is Illinois Tech's best three-point shooter by percentage coming in this contest. He was shooting 42.9% from beyond the arc coming into this contest. Salman puts that one in for his first point of the contest. So 63-63 is our score. John Davis III will re-enter here in the last stages before that ball's back in play. He'll take Bryce Shoto out for a quick breather. Free throw up and good, and Illinois Tech takes the lead back.
Hey, who's there?
And Kalamazoo will take it right back, the layup on their end. Patrick Perez off a nice dime there. Carter comes and gets. Right-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop. He's going to draw a foul on Perez. That'll be Perez's third foul. Put 20 back on the shot clock for the Scarlet Hawks. Carter will come to get it in the corner. He's going to pull from the corner. Around the rim and good. Another three-point field goal from Garrison Carter. His first points of half number two. And the Scarlet Hawks are back ahead by two. Backdoor cut here. Denied by the Scarlet Hawks. It's deflected out of bounds. And we're going to end up having an official review of the out-of-bounds call here.
The last play is under official review.
So we had a coach's challenge. So coach's challenge on the floor after helping the officials kind of look into our broadcast. I think they're going to say it's going to be inconclusive, and I have a feeling it's going to stay Kalamazoo ball. And that is what the call is going to be. So it'll turn into an Illinois Tech 30-second timeout. The call is going to stand on the floor, as it did look like both hands were in there on the play, and really hard to see who that ball came off of. So Scarlet Hawks are going to lose a timeout. We're back into live action here as Kalamazoo enters it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Quick hook shot there. Garrison Carter pulls down the rebound. So Illinois Tech loses a timeout, but they do come up with a possession, not allowing any points, and they have a chance to extend this lead back up to multiple possessions. Carter doesn't even put it on the floor. He's going to go mid-range jumper, no good, from the elbow extended. Kalamazoo quickly down the floor. This is when they've been the most efficient in their offense, is when they haven't set things up. Now they will set things up and have to pull things out with less than 20 on the clock. High post entry. Kuzmanovic on defense. Kick, open three, off the front rim, no good. Great look by Carter Bandemir there. Doesn't go. Scarlet Hawks catch a break. Pulled out. Scarlet Hawks going to find John Davis III. Pick and roll action with Kuzmanovic. Davis III's been electric from beyond the arc, and bang! He makes another one. His third three-pointer of half number two. He's 3 of 3 from beyond the arc in half number two. Backdoor cut, shut down by Galati. He draws the foul. So Davis III got beat on the backdoor cut. Nick Galati jumped the pass and then drew the foul. A great play defensively by the Scarlet Hawks. They're going to have a chance to extend the lead, now up to 5. So what was a very disappointing start of the second half for the Scarlet Hawks, as they allowed Kalamazoo to claw quickly back into the game after leading by 10 into the break. They've taken the lead right back and got a 5-point advantage. Now it's Obran Kuzmanovic on the other end. He's going to pick up an offensive foul. It's going to be his 4th. Garrison Carter, who just exited the game, is forced to come right back in. So Ortiz and Kuzmanovic both with 4 fouls for the Scarlet Hawks. Dudley and Galati with 3. K College with the ball. Right hand dribble drive, kick to the corner, around the perimeter, mishandled. Davis III is off and running with it. Step through, easy right hand layup. Pushing right back the other way is K College. Scarlet Hawks up to 7. And Davis III draws the offensive foul. This one goes against Hannafin, who is very efficient early in the stages of the second half, allowing Kalamazoo to claw their way back into this game. Nick Ortiz in the game with 4 fouls, handling the ball up the floor. Entered into the post to Carter. He's done some nice work here earlier this week. Haven't seen him much in the post in this game, but the left-handed hook shot is good. 25 for Carter. Scarlet Hawks jumped out now to a 9-point advantage. 7:34 remains. We'll have an immediate timeout at the next whistle. Sompa brings it out. Left-hand dribble. Kicking to the corner. And another steal from Davis III. He going to draw a foul on Sompa. It's going to be his 3rd. It's going to be Kalamazoo's 7th. And they're going to shoot. It's going to be immediate timeout. It's going to be the 17th foul on Kalamazoo. It should lead to a 1-and-1 for John Davis III coming out of the break. We will take a quick break. 7:18 remains. Scarlet Hawks lead by 9, 74-65. Your score, you're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So John Davis III will take to the stripe, shooting a 1-and-1. He has been an absolute bolt of energy after coming back into the contest. He led the Scarlet Hawks out of the break with a couple three balls, had a couple turnovers, got him on the bench, and then back into the contest has been absolutely perfect in the last 3 or so minutes as the Scarlet Hawks are on now an 11-0 run in the last 3:15. His first free throw is good. He'll get to shoot one more. John Davis III up to 23 points. Make it 24, and the Scarlet Hawks have tied their largest lead of the game up to 11. Garrison Carter off the steal. His bucket no good. Davis III goes up. He gets fouled. He'll go back to the line to shoot a pair. A lazy entry pass from Kalamazoo off the make. Garrison Carter gets the steal. Can't convert at the line or at the layup, but John Davis III is in there for the offensive board. The putback attempt no good, but draws the foul. He'll shoot two more. So after blowing a 10-point lead in the first 5 minutes out of the break, it takes the Scarlet Hawks just 8 minutes to go from a deficit to their largest lead of the contest, now at 12. Davis III, second one up and good. Scarlet Hawks lead it by 13. And Davis III takes over the game lead. He's got 26. Dribble drive, Somba. Step through, no good. Dudley, the rebound. Quick exit pass. Gets it to Carter now. They're going to. Coach Gray wants it to slow down. Davis III thought about picking that one and shooting from the corner. Now 15 on the shot clock. Galati comes up through the elevator screen. He pulls up with a hand in his face, no good. Galati's going to fight, and he's going to pick up foul number 5. So Nick Galati picks up foul number 5. Checking back into the game, Omar Salmon. He will replace Ortiz. Galati only has 3 fouls. So Ortiz out of the game. Not his best showing as a Scarlet Hawk. Just 2 points in 15 minutes of play, 1 of 6 shooting. Offense, though, has been picked up by John Davis III and Garrison Carter. Bryce Shoto with a nice performance as well off the bench has allowed Illinois Tech to maintain this lead. First free throw on the front end of the 1-and-1 is good by Bandemir. Carter up to 16 points for K College. He leads it for them. Second one up, no good. 3 Scarlet Hawks all wanted to come down with it. Garrison Carter will end up being the one credited with the board. Pass here from Davis III, deflected, turned away. Layup is good on the other end by Van Kampen off the steal. Back to a 10-point game as John Davis III will pick it up and drive it up the court. passes to Galati. Left-hand dribble. He's picked up by 2 defenders. Kicked out, Salmon. 3 ball. He's a little strong on that one. K College off and running. Wild pass. Can't find a man. It'll be turned right back over to the Scarlet Hawks. Bryce Shoto back into the contest here. Garrison Carter with that last rebound pulls down number 10. It's back-to-back double-doubles this week for him. Look for him possibly as a player of the week candidate for the NAC this week. 2 double-doubles, up over 1,000 career points. A 26-point showing and counting here tonight on a very efficient shooting. Bryce Shoto, left-hand dribble into a couple defenders. Salmon, corner 3. He's got it. 81-68 as the lead stretches back up to 13 off the 3 ball in the corner. Dudley slips and falls there. Dribble drive, left hand finish is good by Koki. Down to 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Scarlet Hawks continue to lead. Bryce Shoto, left-hand drive off the screen. He's going to get a foul drawn. It'll go against Connor Koki. Koki picks up his 5th and will be out of this contest. Shoto to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. Rest of the way will be a double bonus for both teams on the next fouls. So Koki and Ortiz, 1 man on each side, fouling out. Shoto's free throw up and good. Kuzmanovic on the Illinois Tech side, also with 4. Lucas Hannafan with 4 on the Hornets side. Free throw up and good by Shoto. He's been very good at the line. He's got 6 points at the stripe this evening, 6 of 7. Dribble drive here. Looking for a release down in the post. Dudley turns it away. Rebounded. Davis the third from behind. Rejected onto the baseline. 17 will remain on the shot clock. It'll stay with Kalamazoo as they're going to put Kuzmanovic back into the contest. So Davis the third filling up the stat sheet in all categories right now. They're going to enter right into the post, go to work on Kuzmanovic. No foul as Carter came on the double. Good pressure by the Scarlet Hawks. Coach Gray wants them to slow it down, and they will. Double up top on Shoto. They get it to Davis the third, and then they're going to play some catch on top. Shoto, left-hand drive all the way to the hoop. He's got it. 2 more for Shoto. He lulled the defense to sleep as the clock kind of clicked down. Goes strong left-hand drive. Didn't find. Shoto didn't find any resistance going to the hoop there. No resistance there. As it was a foul by John Davis III. He picks up foul number 1. The basket will count. And with 3:59, we've reached our last media timeout of the evening. 85-72 your score. Scarlet Hawks lead it by 13. Kalamazoo to the free throw line after this quick break on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Nelson Sompa back to the free throw line, trying to convert the and one here for K College. Off back iron, no good, but Kalamazoo pulls down the rebound. Garrison Carter rejected it away. Carter with the block there. He's got a couple blocks, 2 steals, 11 rebounds in his double-double. Entered in here from the baseline. Working on Carter. 10 now on the shot clock. Sompa, right-hand drive picked up by Kuzmanovic. Kicked 3-ball up, short around the rim, no good. Kuzmanovic back in the paint to get the rebound. Bryce Shoto walks it up the floor. He's going to draw a double team as Kalamazoo tries to create some pressure, create some turnovers, and create some quick shots from the Scarlet Hawks. Shoto into Kuzmanovic. Forces the double, had it knocked away, and then back off of him. It's going to go to the Hornets of Kalamazoo. .315 and counting. Scarlet Hawks up by 13. It's felt significantly closer than that. Has a nice pass into the paint there and an easy bucket for Kalamazoo. Dudley back to the scores table. He'll check in at the next whistle. Kalamazoo now in some extended pressure. Kick to the corner. Galati, 3-ball, just long. Pulled down by Hannafin. He gets it back in the corner. His 3-ball up around the rim, no good. Fought for underneath, and a rebound by Kalamazoo and Carter Bandemir. He picks up his 18th points of the night. Inside a 10-point advantage, down to 9 now, as a quick 4-0 run from Kalamazoo. Scarlet Hawks scoreless for the last 2 minutes. They're going to have a chance to get back on the board as they go to the line here. It was Lucas Hannafin on the foul. That'll be his 5th, and he will be out of this contest as he's fouled out. Dudley checks back in for Kuzmanovic. Jackson Kiefer in, the sophomore out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, will come in for Hannafin. Shoto with the line. He'll shoot a pair. Double bonus for the Scarlet Hawks. First one up and good. Good to the Scarlet Hawks. That's exactly who you want at the line today. Shoto has been great from the stripe. Shoto with that last bucket in this one. Up to 21, his first time in the 20s as a Scarlet Hawk. So 21 from him. John Davis III leads the way with 26. Garrison Carter, the 1,000-point man, with 25 on the night. Bandemir worked it in, and then a turnover from Kalamazoo. Back to an 11-point advantage. And then this one's stolen away. Easy run out and an easy layup by Patrick Perez. Straight back to 9 as John Davis III dribbles it off his leg. No good. 3-ball is good. Carter Bandemir, 3-point field goal. And this game has gotten interesting all of a sudden, back down to 6. Kalamazoo takes a timeout right after the 3-ball goes in. Waiting to hear on official word. We got a 30 or a full. It's a full timeout for Kalamazoo. 95 seconds remain, but the lead just got almost cut in half in the last 15. 135 remains in the game. 87-81 your score. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So the Hawks break the huddle. Sure to face some Kalamazoo pressure here, full court. Be John Davis III and Bryce Shoto kind of lined up in formation. Shoto's going to come get it. He's going to draw a double team and work right through it, but he stepped out of bounds. He stepped on the sideline. It's going to be Kalamazoo ball. Offensive side of the court, they're only going to get 20 on the shot clock. Nelson Sompa has it at the perimeter. He enters it in. Right into the game is Jackson Kiefer. He goes to the hoop and scores with the right hand off the left-hand dribble. 4-point game. John Davis III in trouble here. Finds the release to Galati. He gets the ball right back in the corner. He's going to get doubled again. He got hammered, and it's going to be a foul. Patrick Perez will pick up the foul. They had him in exactly where they wanted him. John Davis III got right in past the timeline, drew the double twice, and had his dribble picked up in both instances. Was able to draw the foul a second time. His first free throw up and good. Extends the Illinois Tech lead to 5. Second free throw from Davis III rattles around, no good. It's a 5-point advantage. 2-possession game here at the Keating Sports Center on Joe Hake's court with a minute to play. 88-83. Scarlet Hawks lead it. Drive into the paint here. Fought for underneath. It's going to be a jump ball. So jump ball your call. Kalamazoo College has the arrow. It'll go to the Scarlet Hawks on the arrow on the next one here. Entered in, 14 on the shot clock. Handoff there, miscommunication, but picked up. Bandemir kicks it out. 3-ball, nowhere near it. Garrison Carter pulls it down, and it's a jump. Carter thought he was going to get fouled, kind of just went into a turtle shell, and instead it ends up being a jump. 36.8 on the clock. Scarlet Hawks are going to need to break the timeline. Once that happens, I would assume you would be forced to have a Kalamazoo foul with just about an 8-second difference shot in game clock. No call as Bryce Shoto comes and gets it. He's able to break the timeline, and he's going to get fouled. Gavin Van Kapen is the foul. Kalamazoo coaching staff very disappointed. They didn't get the foul on Shoto. Coming to get that ball, no call there. Shoto, the best free throw shooter for the Scarlet Hawks at least today, will go to the line to shoot a pair. His first free throw, nothing but net, as he continues to add on to his season and career high point totals up to 22 now. Second free throw, rattles around, no good. Fought for, Shoto tried to save it. Stepped on the sideline once again. 30.7 on the clock. 6-point game, Illinois Tech leads. Illinois Tech looking to improve to 3-4 on the season. Will be their first win in the non-conference schedule. Dribbles picked up. Kalamazoo running out of time. They got to get a shot up. 20 on the shot clock. More importantly, 20 on the game. Shot up here. 3-ball, no good. Rattles around. Shoto picks up the rebound. Davis the third lays it home. It's an 8-point advantage. 7-5 down on the clock now. Illinois Tech is going to escape here with the victory. It's thrown out for no reason, and that will end things here at the Keating Sports Center. your final here inside on Joe Hake's court. The Scarlet Hawks victorious 91-83 over the Kalamazoo College Hornets here on a very special night. Garrison Carter up into the 1,000-point club as a Scarlet Hawk. He comes away with 25 points, just 3 off of his career high. He's come up with games of 28, 26, and 25 in his last 3 outings. Scarlet Hawks led offensively by John Davis III. He comes up with 29 in a season high and a career high for him as a Scarlet Hawk. And Bryce Shoto as well with 22, a season high and a career high. Hawks put up 91 points, second most on the season, and come out victorious. Scarlet Hawks will be back in action here at the Keating Center on Monday at 5 p.m. They will take on Albion College back here on Monday. Then they'll be right back here on Wednesday in a NAC Conference showdown with St. Norbert. So 2 more home contests for the Scarlet Hawks before they head to Puerto Rico for some fun in the sun, where they take on Catholic and John Hopkins before coming home and going home to see their families for Christmas. Once again, your final here at the Keating Sports Center: Scarlet Hawks 91, Kalamazoo Hornets 83. We thank you for tuning in, whether you are a Scarlet Hawk or a Kalamazoo supporter, and we hope to see you back here at the Keating Center on Monday night.